You are welcome.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the inaugural Tavern Talk. This is just kind of a space I wanted to create for myself where I can talk about some of the happenings in the World of Warcraft in our favorite game. Basically, two topics I wanted to discuss today. First of all, Legion Remix. Sure, you guys have heard about that, or if not, you're playing it, unless you guys live under a rock, but you guys are on this channel, so I'm going to assume that you know what that is. And then also talk about the new allied race slash if you went through Exile's Reach, what that experience is like if you want to play through the old world content in the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. So just kind of a recent experience I had, and maybe you guys can relate to that in some way. But first thing I wanted to talk about was Legion Remix. I mean, as y'all know, it's fun, it's fast, and honestly, it's a cool way to enjoy the game. I didn't get to play through the Mists of Pandaria remix. However, I've heard positive things about it, and it seems like everyone's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing through with my Demon Hunter, which has been a lot of fun. It's a fun, fast class. I just got through Stormheim and the Halls of Valor, and I've had a good time. Got to level 50, and I plan to keep on playing through it just to get some of those cosmetic rewards. I haven't actually spent any of the bronze yet because I'm not sure exactly what I want to get. Because the Felmounts are kind of cool, but to be honest, it's not my favorite aesthetic. So, yeah. The other cool part about Legion Remix for me is that the last time I was seriously playing World of Warcraft was in Warlords of Draenor into Legion. And that was the last time I had been raiding, was in Legion with a really active and just a cool group of people. I don't know if they even play the game anymore, to be honest. I've lost contact with all of them, unfortunately. It's been 8 years, almost been a decade, so it's not shocking, but it's unfortunate. So it's just been kind of fun and nostalgic to go through some of the old zones again, and I don't know, just relive Legion. Legion was a great expansion, and I'm glad that people who haven't played through it yet at least get to enjoy it in some capacity, because I know it can be kind of a slog to play through Chromie time for some people. But speaking of Chromie time, I recently made a Nightborn Mage, which, you know, yes, it's very nail on the head. Yes, oh, I'm going to make a magic wielder on the race known for wielding magic. I know, super creative. So what I did decide to do was I was curious, okay, hey, I'm playing through the Eastern Kingdoms right now, my hardcore World of Warcraft challenge. And that's been fun, especially because I've been using the voiceover add-on. So it narrates the quest text, so I'm more immersed in the story. Hey, let me play through Kalimdor. And to be honest, I was kind of confused on how to even do that, because I went to Chromie thinking, okay, hey, go into the old world because I don't have any quests, and all my quests are trying to send me to Dragonflight or send me to one of the newer expansions. And I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. So went to Chromie, and it's well, it's Cataclysm's an option, but I'm not trying to play through Cat. I'm not trying to end up in Deep Home or what's that underwater zone called? Brashear, you know? So I ended up going and accepting the Cataclysm one, and it didn't send me there, so it was cool. And then it sent me to the command board. So I click on the board, and one of the options is Outland, which I'm that makes 0 sense, because Outland is not Cataclysm or Old World at all. It is literally Burning Crusade. So I'm whatever. So I go pick the Southern Barrens, and I was okay, I mean, I'm playing through the Southern Barrens. It's been kind of fun. Tuning around, I streamed that, and I forgot that I had an adventure guide. So I would go flipping through my adventure. I'm okay, maybe this will tell me specifically where I'm supposed to start or where I'm supposed to be at. And lo and behold, it gives me 30 zones to pick from. I'm okay, that's not particularly useful. And I'm thinking okay, I'm a returning player. I kind of know how to navigate this game, but it's been a while. And for anyone that's new that wants to experience this old world content, first of all, they're probably going to try to avoid any expansion content. They're going to be aware that Cataclysm is an expansion. And they're oh, well, I don't want to play that. I want to play the old world. Well, there's not an obvious route, especially if you start on an allied race or new players are required to start at Exile's Reach, from my understanding. So if you start there, you're going to be level 10, and it's going to send you to the new expansion. You're not going to have any great connection to, okay, I should start in Elwyn Forest or Durotar, right? To me, I think the obvious solution, at least in my mind, I don't know how easy it would be, and maybe maybe this is why they haven't done this, because it's not easy, is why doesn't Blizzard make it so if you want to play through one of the old world things, it would be cool if you could play through the old world content, but especially because they have it now, we know they have it due to all the classic, and they have all the files for it, so you could quest through those quests. Like they know what it is, even if they can't like implement a Chromie time where it's actually like the old world, but you're just playing it on a modern character, so you can build up like achievements and build up your transmog collection and build up potentially a mount or whatever, right? I don't know if other people feel this way, but like when it comes to WoW Classic, it's fun, but it doesn't feel like I'm contributing towards the game that actually exists, at least to my knowledge. I don't know if they have like account-wide achievements where like, oh hey, you leveled to 60 in hardcore World of Warcraft, you get this mount in the live game. I think that would be cool. I get not wanting to add things to the classic game, keep it classic 100%, but like, hey, it's almost like a badge of honor, like, hey, you survived World of Warcraft hardcore to level 60. Here's a mount, or here's a title. That'd be neat. Anyways, that's a side tangent. So, even if you couldn't play through the old world content through Chromie, it would be cool in this post-Cataclysm world. Okay, hey, play through the Eastern Kingdoms or play through Kalimdor. And what they're gonna do is send you like a journey across like the different zones, and almost set it up where like you have campaign quests, which are more lore relevant, like they have in the newer expansions, and then have the other quests that aren't as important, like not have a special little exclamation point indicating that it's a campaign quest. I think that this would be a great feature, and it would be more fun to play through some of these old zones with like, okay, hey, some sort of narrative. Like, don't have me hop between like, this zone's been affected by Cataclysm, this zone hasn't, because I'm pretty sure that there are some zones in like the current game that technically are unaffected by the Cataclysm. I might be wrong in that, but to my understanding, there's probably like at least 1 or 2 zones unaffected, but that might be incorrect. So fact check me on that if I'm wrong. That's just something I wanted to share with you guys, and I was wondering if you guys have had a similar experience, with the old world, like when you made an allied race, like, hey, if you want to play through the old world, did you know where to go? And then also would love to hear your guys' experience in Legion Remix. I've had fun with that, like I mentioned, and hope that you guys are having fun with it as well. But yeah, that's really all I have from this side of the table. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, this kind of format. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. That was kind of fun for me to work on. Kind of almost like a little movie thing, but just something a little different to flex the creative muscles. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this chat, and if you did enjoy it, please like it so I know that you enjoyed it. It's good feedback for me. And if you really do enjoy my content, a subscription does mean a lot. We recently surpassed 100 subscribers. I put out a post thanking the community, but genuinely, it's not even been a month, guys. And the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. So just thank you for being here. It's been a blast to do this. I just was thinking one day, like, let me put out some videos and just, see if anyone would like them. So thank you for liking them. It's been fun. But until next time, guys, cheers.